soul has nowhere to go. 'Cause it's under control of my flesh and bones. I'm suffocating slow.
Boom, that's good. All right, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna catch a wide one, and then we're gonna do two more. So we're gonna do one wide, just switch the camera like this, and then I'm gonna do another vertical. So we're just gonna do it again. And then
hey, this James down at the detail shack?
Yeah. Nah, this is James down at the detail shack. Okay. I just want you to walk past me.
Bones in harmony. He's quiet now. His shell is just too loud. As my spirit shines, let me out, 'cause I can't drown it out. But I won't die, I'll live in between, as I try to find bones in harmony. Bones in harmony, bones in harmony. Bones in harmony. Bones in harmony. Bones in harmony.
Yeah, so I've had two complications so far with this whole process. One of my big issues right now is I feel like school, that's what was so loud. I feel like school is really taken away from my ability to be as like creative as I desired. And I don't know if that makes sense, but like we've been given these assignments and stuff like that. And I get the point of the exercise is to teach people who are not as far along as I am how to get to where I'm at. So like I got a friend of mine, he's going to the same school and stuff like that, and he's nowhere near where I'm at when it comes to understanding how to record and edit and stuff like that. So I've been teaching him what I know, and just we literally hopped on FaceTime one day and he was like, how do you do this? And Apple got that screen share, so I just screen shared from the laptop to his iPad, same editing software, and showed him, walked him right through, and he was like, oh, bro, that is easy. And so I get what school is for, but for me, it's like you're giving me deadlines to do things, and it's only a month. And I got a kid, I got my mom moving back in, I got life. And I'm not trying to say that like I shouldn't be able to prioritize school or I shouldn't be able to balance it. But let's be realistic. Some of the things that come from school, no. Some of the stuff y'all want from me is some stuff that I've been doing on a daily basis when I have free time. And some of that stuff may take me an entire month to put together because I don't necessarily have free time like that. Like, the world is in a weird place where you gotta go get money. And so I feel like school is taken away from my creativity. Like the assignment I had, I hit my instructor up, I was like, hey, I seen the assignment was like, you have to make breakfast, and this is what you gotta do within the scene, and you gotta make it 60 seconds. And I had a video I had literally just posted maybe like 4 days ahead of that. That was like 1 minute and 20 seconds, if that, of exactly that. Just my version. It's like, no, you gotta redo it to school standards. Luckily, my daughter's gone, so I have to hold myself accountable in that space of doing that. But being honest, bro, if my daughter was here, I probably wouldn't have been able to complete the assignment. So it's just like, she's on vacation, so I'm trying to maximize how much money I can get. And I mean that in a respectful way because I'm also working on my craft in the same sense. So it's not like I'm trying to be disrespectful to anything. It's just, I have to pay my bills. I have to think about life in a real way. And a 60-second clip is a 60-second clip that's easily doable, yes. But for some of the stuff that they're asking, like 2 to 5 minute short films where you got to write a script, do budget, and all of that stuff, I'm not looking to be a director. But I have to get this degree so that I can get the jobs that I want, which sucks because in certain places you can walk in and you can present your portfolio and it's like, oh yeah, that guy got it. Boom. That's where I feel like the degree does not validate, because how do you want me to be a content creator for your network, for your organization, but you also want me to have a degree? A lot of the best people that create don't have the degrees. Granted, that's what I'm going to school for. And I keep trying to tell myself the other issue that I have is patience. Keep trying to tell myself. So yeah, I keep telling myself, you know, be patient, be patient, be patient, get this degree. But we forget that, like, I forget that I got to be patient. I got to see this through to get to the other side of it. Everything that I want, I have to get to the other side of. I have to be patient, and I have to, you know, do check the box things. Get the degree to show I'm committed to going to school and to understanding what's necessary to do this. While I'm getting the degree, get better at my systems. Just keep working on the craft. And I'm in this space where I feel like I've begged a lot of people. Like, this 30-day run has been real eye-opening to me as to people that call themselves associates or friends of mine. It's just trying to be able to put myself in a position to create with them. Let me know that, okay, cool, not everybody's going to be able to see the vision that you have. Not everybody's going to want to assist you on that journey, whether you offer it to them for free or whether you charge them at a discounted rate or whether you charge them for the value that you know you hold within your craft. I know people be LARPing about having 30K sit-ups and stuff like that, and you never see their product, you never see anything that they do. Hey, it's a lot of people out here that got the setup because they went to school for it and they understood the system for it. And it's a lot of people that it take them time to get to a point where, okay, now I see that in order to build, I have to create these systems. And these systems have to be in place in order to show consistency and this, that, and the third. And that's what businesses and corporations and organizations want to see. And so for me, I have the systems. Like, I could go on YouTube and be like everybody else, hey, here's my 30K rig here. Here's my 40K rig here. And never show the work. And then I could build that system, which is exactly what I'm working towards, building that system of showing me putting in the work, which is right now it's just shooting here and there for the barbershop, which I think what's really going to give me a lot of content is the back to school piece that we got ready. That is huge. That is huge. But yeah, I think what's really going to get me a lot of like content for myself is the back to school piece that's coming pretty soon. I feel like I'll be able to get a lot of stuff from that. And from that, I'll be able to, you know, kind of put myself out there like, hey, look, this is what I offer. This is what I do. This is how I operate. So yeah, we got the back to school content piece that I just have to be patient again and wait for, which I keep trying to remind myself, be patient, be patient, be patient. Some content you have to schedule. Some things come together fast. And so, yeah, I feel like I've begged a lot of people. I've told a lot of people like, hey, I've told a lot of people ahead of time, hey, my daughter's going to be gone for vacation for a little while. I'm going to have a 30-day stint of being able to create whatever you need me to create for you, to give you a piece of content. And I've extended this olive branch to people for free. A number of people in what I thought was a circle, or what I would think is a circle. And so, yeah, everybody's like, yeah, woo, let's go, let's get it. And then when it comes time to schedule, or when it comes time to, you know, piece it together, it hasn't happened. And so for me, if I feel like I'm begging to give you free, but also to give myself opportunity to create, then I'll just create by myself. And that leads me to my other, you know, kind of issue or point, which is I high-key feel as though I need to move. I really need to move. And so I'm giving myself like the next 2 years. And the reason I'm giving myself 2 years is because 1 year to finish school, or almost 2 years to finish school, since I'm still on the back end. We're in 1 year to finish school, and then 1 year to get my finances all the way locked in. And what I mean by that is simply save as much money as I need to, put up as much money as I need to, so when it comes time to sell the house, I can sell it, and I can move to where people are more open to the ideal of creating. People are more active, people are more consistent, people are more gun-ho and just like vibrant about it. Like out here I say, hey, let's create, and everybody be like, I'm with it. And then when it comes time to do the dirty work, which is just like, hey, we need to sit down and we need to write this out. We need to put this script together. Nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to show up and be a part of the action, aka be on set, be seen in front of the camera or whatever, but nobody wants to write the scripts. Nobody wants to do the lighting plots and stuff like that. And that's what I want to do if I'm going to be a creator. Now, do I want to be on YouTube every day? No. Do I want to be sitting here like, hey, yeah, let's day in the life every day? No, that's not something I'm finding consistent with the way that I live my life. I live life in the real, not necessarily camera in my face. So for me, it's just been trying to, like I said, find people that understand, hey, we have to write these scripts out, and then we have to do location scouting. Then we have to get approval for some things, like for the things that I'm trying to do. Like there's this skit that I already asked the shop owner. I was like, hey, can I come film in here? I want to do something in here. He was like, cool, yeah, you work at the spot next door. Come film here whenever you want. Just schedule it with me, let me know. And so stuff like that, simple. So for where I'm at right now, I have places, but nobody wants to put in the work. And for me, I want to be DP. I want to put that camera on, I want to get behind the camera and say, this is the shot we need, or I want to do it that way. So trying to find creatives in that space, it's been difficult. And also, I feel like where I'm at right now, it's also making it difficult to get consistent business. A lot of these businesses out here are small-minded places, small-minded businesses. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that as in it's a lot of already established, and then it's already militant towns. So everything is, if you're not plugged in now, you have to get plugged in. And so me pacing myself, me going through the steps of what I got to go through right now, I feel like, yeah, that's what I got to do. So we need to finish up the video for the detail check so we can get that to them. That way they can get my window tinted so everybody can stop looking at me like I'm crazy while I film myself, while I drive. I need to finish up that video. So let me make a reminder. I need to finish up the detail shack video, and then I have a client today. So that's the only other reason why I haven't moved yet, is because I have a consistent thing going on right here where even if I'm not making money, I'm stable. With all things, I know it takes time, so that's what I'm working towards. That's what I need to do. VA appointments, all of this other stuff. It's just a lot of time is being consumed behind my own hand. So I just be trying to be patient. I be trying to remind myself everything takes time. Can we drive, please? Yes, no, maybe so. Somebody, anybody? 1, 2, 3, gun up. Thank you. So, as I was saying before people started driving with no sense, yeah, I keep just trying to remind myself, be patient, take your time, and just that's all that matters, is be patient, take your time, knock off the things that you have to knock off, and then document everything, because at the end of the day, when you finish this, you'll end up being one of those people that look back on the videos like, hey, yeah, I documented this and I was so frustrated back then, and then I slowly built out everything that I wanted years ago. or I don't want to even say slowly, it's going to get built out at a rapid pace. But to be able to say I built out everything that I wanted years ago or a year ago or however long this takes, it's something that I gotta see through and I gotta appreciate the journey for. So I'm slowing down, trying to remind myself, be patient, take your time, see the journey through. Um, that's all I got for this one. I gotta go to the VA, let them stick me and draw blood, get some stuff paid off, and then, like I said, got a client today. So, peace.